Hello, fellow Rosarians. Let's talk about something super fun today. Let's talk about maintaining weeds. We're in a critical area here in Maryland off of the Potomac, and so I've got to be really careful about using chemicals. I also want to make sure that I'm being careful around my plants. If you're like me, you've made the mistake of using glyphosate or Roundup near your plants. And sometimes it kills them, and sometimes it doesn't kill them, but you wish that it had because they just look so sad. So I want to share with you how I maintain my weeds in a green way, and that is through the Weed Dragon. And what I like here is it says it's fun and it's easy. I like it better than if I were to walk around with a pump sprayer and constantly having to unclog a sprayer. It's getting clogged up, my hands hurt, I just get irritated. So with this, I don't have that. And when you are getting ready to rake your beds and get them ready, I just wanted to share this with you. Of course, I've used this, so I'm seeing leaves in this right now. I love it so much, but this is my favorite rake. And you might say a rake is a rake. Not true. This rake here, if you move the handle down, let's say you've got a really small bed, this will allow you to get into those small spaces in between your plants, or you can just go full rake on it and it's awesome. So when you get ready to use your torch, you just need to make sure that you're raking out your beds and getting rid of anything that's flammable. I'm sure that when you see me do this, some of the mulch, the older mulch, might catch, and all you have to do is just tap on it with your foot so that it's not a fire issue. I use the torch everywhere. I have a millings driveway, and millings is chopped up asphalt, and it's less expensive than a rolled driveway, but the problem with that is it's constant maintenance. It looks nice initially, but then you're dealing with weeds popping through. So I use this on my gravel walkways, on my asphalt millings, and in the bed itself. When I'm getting around some plants that I want to get closer to so that I don't damage them with the torch, I found this in clearance after Christmas, and this is a collar that goes around a tree. It's metal, and then I went ahead and sprayed it up with Rust-Oleum for heat, high heat. And I think the label said it goes up to 2,000 degrees or so. So I sprayed the inside and the outside to hope that I'm going to be shielding this just a little bit more. So I'll show you how I'm using this. And the other thing is, on the Torch website, I think they have a special cart that you can buy. But if you have a regular hand cart, what I do is I just use bungee cords and bungee the tank to it so that it's easier to move around. Really easy, save yourself some money. Then you're going to have your striker. So let's go ahead down here and get started. So down here you'll see I've got grass that's growing into the millings. We're going to take care of that. And then I'm going to show you this section here. You can see I've got some dormant hydrangea, and so I'm going to use the collar as I get closer to those to make sure that I can get as close as possible, save my back from hand weeding if I don't have to. We're going to use the flame and touch the whatever we're trying to kill, grass or a weed. So a weed is going to take a little bit longer. It's got more moisture in it typically. A grass is going to burn the tips right away. And what you're doing is you're taking away the plant's ability to be able to get carbon dioxide. So it's going to slowly deteriorate over the next couple days, and we'll come back and check on it and see how it's doing. Using a torch is an organic way to take care of your weeds. You might have to come back one more day and touch it up, but it is fairly simple. Just make sure that you go to that torch website. They've got a torching 101 that you can check out. I guess the most important thing is not to burn down your neighborhood, but don't do it on a windy day. And I think that they also suggest it's great to do it right after a rain. This is a great solution for anybody who wants to start maintaining their yards early in the season. Let's just say that you do prefer glyphosate. It won't work if it's not warm enough. The temperature has to be, I don't know if it's 60 degrees or so to be effective. So this is a great solution to that if you want to get out early. And the only other note that I'll add is don't burn poison ivy. I've read some horror stories about people who do that and then they're breathing in the fumes and they end up in the hospital. So just a cautionary tale. But I hope this video was helpful, that you'll like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.